How to unblock your drain hose on your coffee machine. Usually you'll have a clamp. You'll need a Phillips head or a flathead screwdriver depending on the screw. Then you'll need to loosen the clamp, usually off to the left. Once it's loose, just slide the clamp down, and then you need to hold the T-piece and then gently wiggle the hose and then slide it off. Make sure you be gentle. A lot of them are plastic and it can snap, so you just need to be really careful. Then slide your hose completely out. This can be a messy job, so just be careful. You will get coffee soot everywhere, so make sure you've got a couple of cloths to wipe down the bench after you finish this. Pull the hose out completely, then hold it into a U, so you're holding the top and the bottom, so when you're walking to the sink, you don't spill stuff everywhere. Then put the whole hose in the sink and then attach it to the tap. If it doesn't attach to the tap, as long as you've got good water flow, try and press it up onto the tap and just punch water through. As you can see, big chunks come out and you'll get rid of all the coffee junk that's sitting in that line. This can happen from a bend as well. You will get sediment, so make sure when you put it back on, it's got a good fall the whole way. So once you've done this, I recommend doing it a couple of times. Then pull the hose, leave the bottom of the hose in the sink, and then lift it as high as you can, depending on the length of the hose. If you need someone to help you, you can get them to hold the other end of the hose and lift it up so that everything comes out of the hose. I repeat probably 2-3 times just to make sure you get all the junk out. Then again, repeating that process is grabbing both ends and holding them up towards the ceiling. So when you're walking it back to the coffee machine area, you don't dribble water everywhere. Then we need to slide the hose back through the hole all the way. And then when we slide this hose back in, we need to prepare our clamp and make sure the screw is facing towards you. So that's important. If it is facing the other way, I've left the clamp on. You can take the clamp off. You don't need to leave it on. But when you do put it back on, make sure that the screw is facing you so it's easier to undo the next time. Then you'll need to slide that back on the T-piece. So make sure you hold the T-piece and that, and just use a little wiggling technique to wiggle it on and slide it up as high as you can, so that when you do the clamp up, that it'll make a nice seal so it won't leak. As you can see, the screw is facing me. Then I use my flathead to turn it to the right to tighten the clamp up until it's nice and firm, so I can't feel anything coming out. You can run water down once you've tightened it up, just to double check, make sure the end of the hose is in the S-bend. That's the last step. So when it's nice and tight, just give it a little wiggle to make sure that it's on tight. That T-piece that we've connected to, you can usually use a little straw before you put the hose on. It's just to poke it up in there, just in case there's a little bit of junk caught in there. Just be careful, it might be a bit slimy. Then put the end of your hose back into the